is associated with long talks, various tariffs, customs quotas, imports and exports, as well as other terms which our consumers sometimes do not understand. The task of the WTO market is to break all the barriers between the buyers and the sellers, because we know everything about the prices. People consume 90% of vegetable oil produced all over the world. It is used for frying, salad dressing and as a basic product for various sources. The rest, 10%, are used for the production of fuels, oil paints, cosmetics and so on. And what oils will Kazakhstan export after their accession to the WTO? How much do Kazakhstani producers of vegetable oil earn on its export to China? High-yielding seeds for free. How do processors support agricultural producers? And what is the price of liquid gold? What are the factors which affect the cost of vegetable oil? In Europe, the consumption of vegetable oil, both fresh and processed, reaches 15 to 16 liters per person annually. The Americans consume even more. It should be also noted that many of US citizens consists of oils and sugar by almost 50%. Because of that, many of them have a problem of excessive weight. Rapeseed, maize and cottonseed oils are the most popular in the United States. In Kazakhstan, vegetable oil has been heading the consumption pattern for many years. The average amount of consumed oil is 11 liters per person annually. The remaining supplies can be sold abroad. So where is Kazakhstan going to export its vegetable oil? Kazakhstan produces flax, rapeseed, soya and vegetable oils. The oil crop production does not depend at all on import duties because it totally consists of domestic materials. The demand of Kazakhstan for vegetable oil is about 400,000 tons. 70% of them are provided by domestic producers and 30% are imported mainly from Russian Federation. The output of vegetable oil in Kazakhstan has been remaining the same for several years and makes up about 280,000 tons. At the same time, over the last 3 years, its exports rose by 24%, and the accession to the WTO facilitates the expansion of Kazakhstan commercial relations. China, Uzbekistan and Eastern Asia are the key export markets for Kazakhstani vegetable oil. In particular, China is willing to buy vegetable, rapeseed and flaxseed oil produced in Kazakhstan. The recent delivery of more than 2,000 tons of vegetable oil to the Chinese city of Xi'an in Shaanxi province by train is a good example. Before that, China mainly imported sunflower, rape and soya seeds from Kazakhstan and processed them itself. The average price of seeds was 110 tenge per kilogram, and the revenue of processors was up to 315 tenge per kilogram of oil. It is profitable by two reasons. Firstly, producers of Kazakhstan get additional value from processing. Secondly, they retain waste materials, oil cakes. Oil cakes are one of the most important ingredients for feeding birds and animals. Stable supplies of oil cakes to poultry farms allow keeping birds' menu unchanged. Processors of Kazakhstan are willing to increase oil output. In total, there are 15 active large and medium-sized oil mills in Kazakhstan, and in the nearest future it is planned to construct 5 more in Kostanay, Almaty and North Kazakhstan regions. The state provides additional support measures for newly commissioned plants by subsidizing up to 30% of money invested into such facilities.
Нашу программу авансирования сельхозпроизводителей.
We have already begun to implement the program of advance funding of agricultural producers. We imported heavy productive and area-specific seeds of soya beans. Currently, we are also developing a program focused on agricultural technologies. We employ our own agro-technologist who helps farms free of charge.
Агроном, который работает с крестьянским хозяйством, причем на бесплатной основе.
The program of advance funding is unique. Seeds are delivered to farmers for free on conditions that crops will be sold to the seed supplier at market price. Producers of oil also import high-tech equipment and train local specialists. All these measures allow to make vegetable oil more affordable for consumers. The top producers of vegetable oil are Ukraine, Russia, Argentina and some of the EU countries. Sunflower crops are different in different regions. In this regard, the price of oil to some extent depends on weather conditions. And what are the other factors which influence the price of vegetable oil? You will know that from the following story. The price of vegetable oil depends on the cost of raw materials. For example, the production of 1 liter of vegetable oil requires about 4 kilograms of seeds or approximately 16 sunflowers. In Kazakhstan, the average price of oil seeds reaches 85 tenge per kilo. It means that the production cost of 1 liter of vegetable oil is 340 tenge. The price of sunflower seeds depends on the cost of field irrigation, staff salaries and the price of planting materials. However, it would be wrong to conclude that the cheaper are the seeds, the cheaper is the oil. In nowadays, yielding capacity of sunflowers is 7.6 centners per hectare. The higher is the quality of seeds, the higher will be their cost. At the same time, their crop capacity can increase almost twofold. In other words, using expensive seeds can contribute to cheapening of oil. Sellers in turn also mark the price up. As of June 2016, according to the Ministry of National Economy of Kazakhstan, the average wholesale price of vegetable oil in Kazakhstan reached 355 tenge per liter and retail price 427.5 tenge per liter. Cold-pressed vegetable oil is considered the healthiest in the world. Its manufacturing process is very simple. Seeds, olives, nuts and other raw materials are put under pressure. As a result, oil is produced. Of course, the price of this product will be high because the yield of oil does not exceed 30% of the materials put under pressure. It is recommended to consume extra virgin oil in raw condition. In case of extraction, oil is produced from raw materials by means of chemicals. This product is less healthy. However, it is quite suitable for frying. So, how can we select good vegetable oil? In order to determine whether vegetable oil contains water, we should add into it several drops of water paint. In the oil without admixtures, paint balls will go to the bottom and retain their shape. If the paint is solving, it means that some water was added into the oil. Now let's carry out one more experiment. We shall attach a glass of oil to a napkin. If the shape of the spot remains the same, it means that the oil is natural. A blurred spot indicates that the oil contains water and you overpaid for it. Vegetable oil is included into the basket of consumer goods in any urban center in any country around the world. 2/3 of residents of Kazakhstan prefer to buy refined vegetable oil and only 1/3 crude oil. Marketability of this product is increasing all over the globe. The main reason for that is the popularization of a healthy lifestyle. During the period of salads, which traditionally lasts from May to September, sales of crude oil are increasing everywhere. And what other trends can be observed on the world market? The 2014-2015 was a record season for the global market of vegetable oils. As a result, the production of oil-bearing crops increased by 32.2 million tons. The total output of oil-bearing crops in the season 2014-2015 reached almost 530 million tons. This amount was used for the production of more than 170 million tons of oil and almost 300 million tons of oil cakes. The US, Argentina, Malaysia, China and the European Union are the top producers of oil-bearing crops. Malaysia is considered the absolute leader. Rape, soya and palm oils are the most produced in the world. Not so long ago, automobiles powered by vegetable oil appeared in the streets of the Welsh town of Llanelli. The new type of fuel is twice as cheap as diesel. The only thing is that the police is always in search of such vehicles and identifies them by smell. Driving a vegetable oil-powered car incurs a fine. In addition, fuel tanks of these automobiles get rusty within a short period of time because oil contains water. I wish you economic and quality purchases.